For being with us, Mr. Arnault. I have a first question on you concerning currency exposure. You said that you were pessimistic about the dollar, but you've taken provisions for 2006 at 133. So you see the dollar at 133. Why haven't you taken greater provisions if you're so pessimistic on the dollar?
Because if we have coverage, we can offset part of the decline of the dollar. It's what we have done for the last 3 years with great success, and it's what we are doing for 2005. 2005 we have a coverage at 1.28, when today the value is lower than that, it's at 1.33, as you know. So this is the only reason, and I must stress that over the last 2 years we have had to offset an impact of 500 million euro on our operating profit. And we did it very successfully because, as you have seen today, the operating profit is up 11%.
Quick question on the first two months of this year. How do you see the first 2 months of this year? Could it give us an idea of what 2005 is going to be?
Yes, first 2 months were pretty good. We had a growth, an organic growth, both for the group of more than 10%, and for Louis Vuitton, which is one of the major brands of the group, also more than 10%. So it starts well, and we hope it will continue for the remaining part of the year. We are pretty confident on the new product flow that we have. We have a lot of very interesting products in perfume, in cosmetics, in Louis Vuitton with the cherry bag that you see now with Uma Thurman on the ad in the US and everywhere. We have also a program of opening new stores, which is quite strong for the year. So we are also in a world where the growth is very strong, particularly in the US and in the Far East, in China specifically, where we are very active. So economically, we are pretty confident. And as I said, the only problem is a currency situation where the dollar is still very weak and may come even weaker.
A quicker response, if you can. Rising prices by 5% in the US and Japan is fantastic. This obviously means that you feel you have pricing pressure. What makes you so confident with your pricing pressure?
Oh, you know, we have unique products, and we have done that over the years. When the currency is going down, we have the possibility of increasing gradually prices, like we did recently in the US, 5%, because our products are so in demand that we can do it. But obviously we are very fair with the consumer. When the currency goes back up, which can happen, which happened in the past, we do the opposite. So we can decrease prices also. If, for instance, the dollar comes back up, we can also play it the other way, to be fair with our consumers.
One last question perhaps on divestments. People are begging for you to sell Donna Karan, DFS, Loewe, let's look at Givenchy. Why aren't you selling any of these companies, and what makes you believe in these brands that are losing money?
First of all, I think selective distribution was losing money 2 years ago, but this year, globally, between DFS, Sephora, Miami Cruise Line, it's coming back to profitability. Mainly Sephora, I must say, in the US, more than DFS, but Sephora is very, very profitable. And as I said, if one day we must sell something, first we want to turn it around and make it profitable. And for the time being, it's exactly what we are doing with every of the brand that you have mentioned.
Finally, which is your strongest brand? Which is really the super brand for you that has really done it this year and given you the biggest surprise and pleasure?
We have a lot of superstars. First of all, the champagne with Dom Pérignon, Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, TAG Heuer, which is also doing well. It's already 4, you know, and we have 50 brands.
Thank you very much. TAG Heuer.